Good morning, and welcome to Good Morning Martial Arts. Today we're going to be going over some basic punches, blocks, and very basic stances. Basic punches will be first. I'll be going over the basic reverse punch, and the important thing to remember about hand techniques is that when you're using your hand to strike anything, if you don't properly condition your hand, then you could hurt yourself. Rather than, if you want to hit something or hit someone to damage it, you're more than likely going to end up hurting yourself more than what you intended to strike. So, the basic points most people strike with their hands will be the fingertips, the mid knuckles. Usual will be the, I call it the main knuckles, that'd be fine. And knife, side of their hand, the palm, or the ridge hand. I'm gonna be going over the basic reverse punch, so we're gonna stick with these two main knuckles right here, alright? And another important thing about this technique, since we're gonna be using these two main knuckles, we're gonna be making a fist when we're doing our punch technique. So, just to go over, just for people that might not know how to make a proper fist, you're going to want to start, basically just wrap all your fingers inside, clenching into your palm, and your thumb goes on the outside of your fingers. Don't put it on the inside, grab it. If you punch like this, the impact could hurt your thumb, alright? So, thumb always on the outside. Wrap it around, thumb on the outside of the fist, okay? And we're going to be punching with this rubber hand. So, since we're going to be punching with these two knuckles, I'm going to go over some, just a very basic way to help condition them and make them stronger, okay? We'll do the push-ups, knuckle push-ups. So when doing knuckle push-ups, you could do it, some people, or some punch techniques strike with these three knuckles right here, the first three, starting from the outside in. So if you want to, you can do knuckle push-ups like that. You want to line up those three knuckles on the ground. But the punch technique I'm going to go over uses the mid finger and the pointer finger knuckles. So you're going to want to rest those two in the ground, alright? When you do your push-ups. Alright? So from here, we're just going to do 30 knuckle push-ups, alright? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, Okay, now we're going to do some basic stretches. So, the first stretch you need to do is the arm stretch. So just bring your arms up here, and up to the top, around in a circle, around the other way in a circle. Do that on each count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I messed up, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we're going to do side stretches, so keep your feet shoulder width apart. Start the right over the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 23, 24. Alright, now do your neck stretches. Very slowly looking down. Straight up. Side. To the other side. And down again. Up. Left. Right. Now we're going to go to slow circles. The other way. Alright. Now do some neck strengthening techniques, which involves pushing against your own neck and resisting. Okay? So we're going to start off with the right hand pushing to the left and resisting to the right. Ready? Go. Right, other side. Alright, other side again. Other side. Alright, now both hands behind your head, pulling forward. You're going to resist backwards, right? Go. Both hands to the front, pushing forward, resisting forward. Pushing backwards, resisting forward. Ready? Go. Behind again. And back and forward. Good. Now just rotate your hips. The other way. Now bring your hands straight down, stretching in front of you. Straight up. Bend back. Down again. And back in. Good. Okay, now the reverse punch. Basic stance. Stand comfortably. You're gonna have one hand in what we call a chamber, and you're gonna punch with. So it's basically it's tucked in, elbow pointing straight backwards, and fist reverse with knuckles point facing downwards. All right. When you punch, twisting your hand as it strikes, and the end position is going to be straight over, like this. What we're going to be punching for this exercise is going to be straight to the solar plexus, so straight there, and you're going to make sure that when you punch, when you extend, you don't want to have your arm straight out like that. Have a little bend, just so when you do this exercise over and over again, repetition, if you have constant hyperextension, you hurt your elbow joint. So always keep a slight bend in your elbow, okay? Another important point when you're punching, you see, you notice I have my front hand out here, and I'm punching, I pull the other hand backwards. So pull back, extend forward. Yin and yang, basic in martial arts, opposites. One's pushing and one's pulling backwards, okay? So the other hand's going back to chamber position as this hand punches. Alright, another important aspect, your hip, you want to twist your whole body into it. So your hips are going to twist into it as well. And everything ends at once. this hand should come back to this position as this hand ends, and your hip should fully turn. Everything should stop at the same time. Okay? So we're gonna try it from a basic stance. I like to call it a comfort stance. I call it a C stance. It's very comfortable for you. So we look down at the feet. You're going to want to have your feet basically shoulder width apart, and one of the feet just another foot length backward, just comfortable. And you basically don't want to be completely flat-footed, so you want to have always your weight balanced on the wall of your foot. It doesn't have to be all the way up, just slightly off the ground. Ready? Okay? That way when you punch, twist. Feet here, twist. Your hip into the technique. Spinning on the ball of your foot, see? Okay? So, for a comfortable stance, we're going to do right leg back, right hand in chamber, right hand reverse punch on my count. Punch into the solar plexus. Do it slowly at first, focus on your technique until you get it correctly, alright? Ready? Make sure you exhale with every technique. Every strike, exhale at the end of your technique, okay? Sun. Shi. Ho. Up. Ich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Ho. Hook. Hit. Hut. Ku. Ich. Ich. San. San. Yo. Go. Hook. Hit. Hut. Ku. Hunt. Switch feet. It. Sun. Keep counting. I keep skipping. Let's start over. My fault. It. Hey. Sun. She. Ho. Hook. Hit. Hut. Ku. Ju. Hit. Sneak. Sun. Shi. Go. Look. Hit. Hut. Ku. Hit. Hit. Sneak. Sun. Shi. Go. Look. Hit. Hut. Ku. Hunt. Okay. Hey. Now we're going to do your favorite stance, the horse stance, and we're going to do just basic reverse punch stance. Okay. So get in your horse stance. Knees bent. Toes pointing straight forward. Back straight. Left hand up in front. Right hand in chamber. On my count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, now we're gonna do a double count. Ready? So on my 1 count, bam, bam, punch fight. Ready? Hits! Knee! Punch! Shoot! Pull! Up! Hits! Punch! Good! Shoot! Good! So now I'm going to teach you the basic blocks, and the first one we're going to do is the high block. With make sure you stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to use your right arm reaching outwards and scooping down in a circle. This circular motion here, it's as if you're scooping some water, and you're going to twist your body. Twist your body as you do it. Alright? Scooping down, twist your body, end up high. And with your high block, you want it to be in an angle, blocking with the outer part of the arm. And you don't want to have it straight down at a 90-degree angle, because you get hurt yourself if you're blocking that way. If it's at an angle, 30 degrees, whatever hits it, it can be deflected off. So, block. Alright? Left hand high, a lot of hand low, yin and yang, high and low, twisting and pulling in opposite circles. Okay? As the right hand makes a circle to block, the left hand makes a circle back to chamber position. Right. Just follow my technique. Count along with you. Okay. Now left hand. 10 times. 1. Deep circle. Twisting your body. Alright. Now we're going to do middle block. It starts out the same way. You're scooping low. Instead of going up high, you just come straight across, okay? And you want to have the top of your hand right below your chin. You're blocking the entire midpoint of your body. Bam. Alright? Wham. Same principle, yin and yang. Left hand is pulling, the right hand is going across at the same time. As you chamber, you pull over and you block. Alright? 10 times again. Go. Twisting your body into it. Twist. Still breathing out at the end of your technique. Alright, left hand. Make sure your block is staying in the middle of the body. Alright? Now we're going to do low. At the outside of the arm blocking, starting high this time, and coming down low in the circle, blocking the entire portion of your body. Ending down, knee or legs. Alright? And again, that arm blocks outwards. The left hand starts low and pulls in the chamber. Bam. Circle, block. Circle, block, and that arm chamber. And smaller circle. Twisting your body into it. Alright, left hand. Back to that circle. Big circle. Big circle. Good. Alright, now we're going to do a combination of blocking and punching while you're walking. Alright, let's do it. First, we're going to practice something like I'll call the sea walk. basically, it'll be in your comfortable stance. When you're walking forward, instead of walking in a straight line, you're gonna walk C. So your feet comes in a C formation, makes this line. Okay? C. And when you're walking, you don't want to get up and do the C. You want to keep your feet barely scraping the ground, just right above the gliding on it. Okay? Very light contact, just glide. Alright? And what this does, it helps turn. When you turn here, you're opening up your hips. Turn. And there's other applications as well. You can get into later, not today. Alright, just remember that step. C step. Okay, so we're going to practice combining blocks with punching while we're walking. We're going to do the high block and then reverse punch, alright? So you're going to do your C walk and then while you're walking forward, twist your hips into your high block and reverse punch. Alright, in your own count, just go straight down the line. 1, 2, 3. And you don't really have to follow my count here. Just pick a distance. Pick a length that you want to walk in between, and just do the technique at your own pace, at your own count. And then when you get to the end of the distance you pick, just turn back around and do the same thing going back to your starting point. Alright? I'm just going to head back down the other side. Remember, after your block, pull that blocking hand back in the chamber as you're punching. It also helps to twist your body when you pull your hand in. You twist your hips over, putting more power into your punch. Alright? Now let's go back over and we're going to do the middle block. See below, and then drop. Punch. And into the solar plexus. Count. Make sure you breathe constantly. Breathe out on every punch. Yeah, breathe out. Now finally, doing the low block and then reverse punch. So start up high, sweep down low, punch. When doing the low block and walking forward, you can see that I'm not exactly in the comfort stance that I was in last time. My front leg is a little bit farther forward. More of my weight is on my front leg as I walk forward. It's more comfortable to do this, at least for me, when I'm doing the low block and punching. Probably comes from years of practice and the deep front stance when you're doing this technique. This isn't a proper front stance. This is just a comfortable halfway front stance, I guess you can call it. Just makes the down block and punch that much easier. Okay, so those are some basic punching and blocking drills you can do just to help improve your basic technique. Make sure you do them constantly. It's the repetition that ends up improving your skill in the end. No matter how many years you practice, you can always get a little bit better with your technique. which should always lend you more power into your form. So make sure you practice daily, and make sure you focus on conditioning as well. As you see, it started to rain, so I have to cut this short. But keep practicing, don't stop, and always fight, hey? Yeah! See you next time.